Somebody called Gideon left me this intriguing Irish book, where it all begins at the beginning. As I dive into its pages, I can't help but reflect on the Bible, which I read often. There's something puzzling about it. If God has always existed, what was he up to before us? Was he just sitting around, bored, contemplating? What should I do next? Then, out of nowhere, he decides to create a world. Let's create rivers, seas, everything. A garden. Yes, I need a lovely garden. Oh, but gardening isn't really my thing. Still, a garden needs a gardener. Enter Adam. This man made from dust never wonders. Where did I come from? At 40 years old, he lacks a childhood memory. Yet he's blissfully occupied in the garden, as God watches, pleased to see that Adam is happy. God gazes at Adam, seeing him bask in happiness. A flicker of discontent crosses God's mind. I didn't place him here just for joy. It's time to change things up. So, under the cover of night, like a shadow, God sneaks down and steals Adam's rib. From that very rib, he creates woman. From that very rib, he creates woman. When Adam awakens, confusion floods him. A stranger lies beside him, yet instead of questioning her presence, he simply stares, lost in thought. Meanwhile, God busies himself in the garden. Later, he engages Eve in a conversation filled with wonder. He shares the abundance of the garden, telling her she may eat from any tree, except one. Curious, Eve asks, "Which tree?" God points, directing her gaze to the forbidden fruit. Satisfied with his warning, he steps back, vanishing like a whisper, leaving them both in the heart of paradise.
As she sneaks up to the tree, a snake slithers down to greet her. A snake talking? That's enough to make anyone back away. But this snake isn't terrifying. Instead, it convinces her to take a bite of the apple. She does, and in that moment she learns about shame. Not for disobeying God, not for eating the apple, but for one specific part of her body. Why that part? What if instead she'd been ashamed of her nose? Can you imagine? Women everywhere with little nose knickers, while men might flock to nightclubs, transfixed by women in G-strings over their noses, shouting, "Take them off! I saw a nose!" It's a wild thought, yet it raises a curious point about societal shame. This is the tale you'd swear on in court, promising to tell the truth, the whole truth.